Singapore, Dubai. Both are fascinating, ultra-modern, rich city-states with incredible skylines, stunning architecture, luxury shopping and lively night scenes. Dubai is an Arab emirate located in the Arabian Gulf, while Singapore is a city-state in Southeast Asia close to Malaysia. Dubai is slightly smaller with around 3 million inhabitants versus 5.5 million for Singapore. Dubai is stuck between the Gulf Sea and the arid desert, while Singapore is near to the tropics. Dubai and Singapore are very wealthy cities. Dubai is primarily a Muslim city, while Singapore has more of a cultural mix. Hi guys, Sam here from the Geography Bible. In this video, we will compare two of my personal favourite places on Earth, Singapore and Dubai. Then, once you've watched the video, we will then ask you which one you would rather live in and which one you would rather just visit. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this video, remember you can always unsubscribe at any time. Singapore is known as Garden City due to its lush and green tropical feel and beautiful botanical gardens. Singapore laws encourage greenery on buildings and many apartments boast balconies with trees. Dubai, on the other hand, is surrounded by desert, which has its own charm. It has numerous fountains and gardens as well. Singapore has plenty of rain, while Dubai is mostly a dry climate. Dubai does get extremely hot in the summer, fairly pleasant in the winter, while Singapore is around 30 degrees year-round with very high humidity levels. I have personally visited Singapore and it is one of the most humid places I have ever visited. A 5-minute walk would end up leaving me absolutely drenched in sweat. Dubai is a huge blend of modern glitter and astonishing oversized man-made constructions, side by side with the traditional old town around the creek with the bustling shopping and night scene. It also has stunning beaches and beautiful desert landscapes. Both Dubai and Singapore are very modern with fantastic infrastructures. Both have amazing huge skyscrapers such as the Burj Khalifa and Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Singapore is a hub for Southeast Asia travel, while Dubai is a great base for those visiting the Persian Gulf and the Middle East. If you're flying from Europe to, say, Australia, more than likely you may stop in perhaps Dubai or perhaps even Hong Kong. Singapore is an intriguing blend of Western, modern societies and Asian culture. In Dubai, there are strong inequalities though, as there are huge gaps in wealth. Some of the world's richest have flocked to this Middle Eastern metropolis, while there are many underpaid and overworked workers. Singapore is expensive, considered one of the most expensive cities in the world. Dubai is comparatively more affordable. Singapore is compact and very pedestrian friendly, making it pleasant to walk around areas like Chinatown and Little India. It has a very efficient public transportation system for getting around, the MRT, which I've personally been on myself. Dubai is much more spread out, not so walker friendly, with big roads and long distances. Travellers often choose Dubai over Singapore for sunbathing and calm sandy beaches. Dubai is known as a great destination for shopping with its oversized malls, and for its exceptional entertainment attractions, water parks, ridiculous artificial islands and luxury shopping. It is home to the biggest shopping mall in the world. Singapore is primarily known for its wildlife activities, Asian cultural experiences, and it does have some fantastic shopping as well. Singapore to me is more of a transit hub. You might visit for a couple of days, maybe it's a weekend, and then fly to your next destination. As mentioned earlier, Singapore is a tropical setting, while Dubai is a desert. In December, temperatures in Dubai are very pleasant, more like 28-30 degrees Celsius, versus hot and humid in Singapore. In May and in September, on the other hand, Singapore is a better choice as Dubai is too hot for humans to handle. We're talking about 45 degrees Celsius plus. In Singapore, the frequent rains result in a very green and clean city with gardens and trees everywhere. It is really humid, in generally hot 30 degrees Celsius and 95% humidity, with stormy evenings most of the time, which some visitors like myself can find slightly exhausting. In the summer months, walking outside in Singapore is more comfortable than Dubai, with an umbrella and sunglasses due to the strong glare because of the proximity of the equator. In Dubai, because of the strong heat, visitors tend to stay in air-conditioned hotels and malls rather than venturing out into the dusty and desert-like hot atmosphere. Being from the UK, it is crazy to think that people walk around with umbrellas in these tropical boiling hot places. Back home we only use umbrellas to shelter from the great British weather. But in the likes of Dubai, when the sun is shining down at 45 degrees Celsius, you seriously need an umbrella just to survive. When it comes to public transportation, Singapore is the clear winner with its MRT, metro and buses. It is among the world's best metro systems, which makes it easy to commute anywhere within Singapore. There are also hop-on, hop-off bus lines and taxis are readily available. Dubai, not so pedestrian friendly, with no sheltered walkways to protect walkers from the heat. Cars and fuel are cheap in Dubai, so there's significant traffic jams and pollution in this desert city. Dubai definitely lags behind for public bus infrastructure. Taxis are quite expensive, metro stations are few and far apart, especially compared to Singapore, although they are quite nice. You typically have to walk nearly a mile to the nearest one across 12 lanes of road. Singapore is a mix of Chinese, Malay, Arab and English cultures, which makes for interesting history and diverse sites and cuisines. For example, Singapore celebrates many different holidays and festivals each year. Like Dubai, Singapore has a lot of expats from around the world. Compared to Dubai, the people in Singapore are more westernized, which makes the city easier to handle for some visitors. On the other hand, Singapore is one of the most densely populated places in the world, with around 6,400 inhabitants per square kilometers. The Singapore landscape is comprised of huge skyscrapers, Chinese shops, Malay mosques, Hindu temples, and endless shopping malls, which all shine especially at night. Singapore is an expensive city, including for your food and drink and transport. It is also one of the cleanest and safest in the world and is extremely family friendly. Like Dubai, Singapore has a very strict justice system and an abundance of police, which results in the city being extremely safe. These two places are two of the safest places you will ever visit. The main risks with visiting Singapore and Dubai is breaking a law which you did not know existed, which might not exist in your home country. There are pretty much no gangs or organised crime, so you're very safe to walk the streets by yourself at night. Dubai's law system is not the most democratic and human rights friendly. Singapore's system is somewhat more liberal and less intrusive, resulting in somewhat better equality and freedom. Dubai being a Muslim country, or Muslim city, in a few places, as well as the nearby Abu Dhabi and Sharjah, you have to follow the Muslim dress code. As a tourist in Dubai, you will likely encounter many expats. Alcohol is not available in the shops or at normal prices like in Singapore. You need to go to hotels or clubs to have a drink. Dubai and Singapore both offer spectacular skyscraper buildings and attractions. Dubai, however, is adding new tourist attractions at a faster rate than Singapore. Singapore is very tourist orientated, with kiosks everywhere from the airport to the centre for providing tourist information and tickets to the many activities and sites. The city has world-class tourist attractions such as Universal Studios, one of the most world sought-after theme parks located on Sentosa Island. Flower Dome is a giant glass greenhouse with themed gardens and exotic plants. The Jungle Safari, one of the city's top attractions, is the first night zoo exhibiting hundreds of animals. The city itself offers a lot to see, such as Marina Bay, a 360-hectare extension to the adjacent Central Business District. Singapore also offers Gardens by the Bay and Marina Bay Sands, possibly my most favourite place on this planet. When I seen Gardens by the Bay on a David Attenborough documentary, I told myself I must visit this place. In Dubai, some of the main sites and attractions include the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world with a stunning viewing deck and a restaurant with breathtaking city views. The Burj Al Arab, Dubai's most famous and sail-shaped hotel, situated on its own island with its own private beach and high-end amenities. Jumeirah Beach, white sand beach on the Persian Gulf coast. You've got the Palm Islands, which are artificial islands with a beautiful overall palm shape. You've got Ski Dubai. You can jump out of a plane in Dubai. The list goes on. In Singapore, the Clarke Quay Riverside Festival Village is among the most popular and affordable pub and club clusters in the city. In Dubai, while other parts of the United Arab Emirates prohibit the consumption of alcohol, in Dubai, non-Muslims are free to drink. Bars and clubs will check your ID before letting you in. Drinking and driving is not tolerated and can land you in jail with a hefty sentence. So if you are drinking, take a taxi home. Clubs will generally not let men in if you're wearing casual clothing such as jeans, shorts or trainers. Many people choose the Dubai Marina to go out at night, as the 7-kilometre promenade has many restaurants and lounge bars. Dubai's beach clubs such as the Nikki Beach typically offer live music and a relaxed atmosphere for a drink. Another option is to head to the clubs and bars in the big hotels, which often have big name DJs playing. Again, you'll need to be dressed up to get in. So now it's your turn. Which one would you rather live in and which one would you rather just visit? Let us know in the comments below. I think this is a super difficult one. They're both incredible places. If I was very wealthy or had a very important job with a high salary, then I would rather live in Dubai. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to drop a like. And if you love this sort of content and learning about geography from around the world, consider subscribing. It is completely free and we've got plenty more to come. And of course, you can unsubscribe at any time. Thanks again for watching and we will see you very soon in the next video.